we're just gonna hit the ground running this morning. I hope you guys had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. We've been kind of silent for the better of the reasons. Today's video is kind of a bittersweet video for us at the shop, for myself. Before we get into that, I want to quickly go over what we have in the shop, and then we'll head outside and we'll go to explaining what actually is the video's about, as you guys can see for the title. So the first thing that is a big news release for the shop that have a couple things going on. We have snap financing. To basically quickly sum up what snap financing is, it goes off your credit, obviously. It's a small loan, and you have 100 days, same as cash option, or you can go over and do a longer, I guess you would say, leasing option. You can do it up to, I think, 12 months. Obviously it goes off your credit history and your income. Basically what that means for you guys, that if you guys want a turbo kit, you guys want a simple exhaust made, you guys want a roll cage, you guys want bash bars, you're not gonna be here for all day, or you just simply want some parts to be ordered through us, NRG seats, some holdfast wheels, NRG equipment, some wheels, tires, you name it. All you got to do is simply get in contact with us on our email and or go to our Facebook page and just hit the direct message and we can get you set up. We can't release the second news just yet. Can't really see too much hints just from the last video where the TV's going. S15's looking killer too. Ooh, I love it. Yeah, so we pulled this thing out of the corner and we're actually almost done with the roll cage, and then we just got to do a quick tube front and bash bars on it, and then that's getting out of here. One of the long-term projects gone. I'm sure to be back for some other upgrades, but that was a big stress reliever. We got to get this thing gone, get his wheels back. I got to relip his wheel, his one wheel, because of the accident that happened. So the only thing we got left to do is 2 door bar down bars on this side, finish up the door bar over there, 2 door bars over there. Everything else is welded. We're gonna add a couple of gussets. The R32 GTR ended up being a huge hassle. Name of the game though, can't really do anything about it. So we got a new block. We took the new pistons that he got, we disassembled them, took all the piston rings out, oiling rings, and we mic'd them because they're all number 2 pistons, which from the factory RB26 blocks come numbered 1, 2, and 3 for the bore size. Same with the pistons, you're supposed to match the pistons to the bore size. This bore size on the block is wrong, and it has very slight scoring, so we're going Monday morning and we're gonna go get that cleaned up. We're gonna drop off a couple more blocks to be built, per se the S12 block that needs to be bored and honed and, you know, the whole 9. We're gonna build that block. We got another KA that we're just getting honed, and then we got a 2JZ block we're getting dropped off for a build. So yeah, Cadillac ended up snapping input shaft on gear 4, 5, and 6, so that should be picked up later on today and getting built, so then we can install it and get it back to the customer. And lastly, I wouldn't say lastly, but the S14 fully built KA, we had very minor issues. Base map ended up destroying a AEM V2. There was a firmware issue, so we're gonna solve that. That's just a quick update. We got the power stroke in the back corner, doing some Warren diesel injectors. Yeah, other than that, we got the K series up there. We're finalizing the turbo kit on that. We got the manifold 95% welded. We're doing the downpipe to the exhaust and then we're waiting for the intercooler, which will be here sometime next week, and then we can do charge pipes. So, and that was a lot of talking. I'm sorry. Very, very sorry. So, with this video, the bittersweetness, as stated, you can see from the title, we have a potential buyer, which he might not even buy it, but the ambulance that has taken us to many, many drift events, stayed in there 3 days, partying it up, lights flashing, saying screw you to Stoneman. Lots of memories in that thing. And granted, I haven't owned it that long, but that thing was a unit. But with the outcome of what the shop is going to be coming, we need a bigger unit over the next couple months. So our plan, if the guy doesn't fall through and he shows up, is then by springtime we're going to buy a Freightliner and either a triple car wedge hauler or an enclosed. Just something a little bit bigger. I have my Cummins, but we're getting rid of that as well, just to kind of clear out some things. I really don't need 2 trucks. If I buy the Freightliner will pretty much do me in for the rest of my life, in my opinion. And the Dodge, it's a great unit, 20 miles per gallon. So what we got going on today, we're gonna head out there. We're gonna get it out because it's covered in snow, because you know, Ohio, we got that December 1st random, it's like 12 inches of snow. Might be exaggerating. So I got 2 new batteries for the ambulance. We're gonna install those, clear out some spots or some of the snow. We're gonna get that out. We're gonna get it started. It's probably gonna be a really gnarly cold start. So other than that, that's what this video was meant for, and it was made. Just gonna get that thing handled, and if he shows up and he buys it, farewell old friend. And if he doesn't, I'm not stressing it. We still use it drifting, you know. It's still a nice fun unit. So, but big things coming, I promise you guys. You guys won't want to miss half the things that we're going to be updating you on. One of the biggest things, which I can't disclose yet, but, and don't forget that the 500 subscriber, you gotta like, comment, subscribe, and share for your chance to win a holdfast wheel NRG hub and short hub, whatever you want to do, setup. 500, I'm picking one winner. It's gonna be yours. So let's get this thing going. Wonderful Ohio. So let's walk out here. Oh man, so much snow. This is melted for a couple days too. So we got 2 new batteries. Ooh, almost fell. Now we're gonna do a cold start. See if this thing even starts because how cold it is. I'll have to get some ether. Let's see. This thing doesn't have a glow plug or anything either, so it's supposed to have block heater. This one did not, because they usually keep these ambulances inside. Whoa, first start. Wow. I'm gonna let this thing warm up. That's crazy. Wow. So, as you can see, that was an easy cold start. It's probably the easiest it's ever started. So, oh man, what we got? We're gonna wait till this guy for sure comes here and tells me he wants it. And if he does, then we're gonna clean this thing out really quick. Probably gonna clean up all the miscellaneous stuff. We'll get it out of the snow. And yeah, it's been a fun ride. The boot wasn't on all the way. Yeah, some memories. get this thing moved and at least get some of the stuff cleaned up. Alright, so now that the transmission for the CTSV is picked up, we're gonna wait, come back from TK Performance for a stage 2 rebuild with a billet input shaft. So that got picked up. We're gonna wait for that for the CTSV. I guess now we wait for the ambulance and we'll see what he thinks. Also got this. This is a fabrication table, jig table, whatever you want to call it. A whole bunch of holes that are 5/8. That's a lot of work, a lot of slag that was under there. It was a miscut, but pretty cheap. So yeah, that's where we're at right now. So we're back on day 2. All right. If there's one thing and one thing only that I absolutely cannot stand anymore, is Facebook Marketplace. People on there will just kind of just don't care. They don't read. They apparently they skipped grade school. That is one thing I absolutely despise. You know, me being who I am, if I'm contacting you, I've already read what it is. I've done my research. I know what it is going into. Unless you're like a not honest or unhonest seller or dishonest seller, there's no reason why you would come here and waste this seller's time. So that's what we dealt with yesterday. We had a total of 4 hours. 2.5 of that hours, the potential buyer pretty much just came here and wasted my time. Took it for like a 45-minute test drive, and then like took it for another 45 minutes just to like kind of try to talk it over with his partner. And he's like, oh well, I didn't know it needed tires. I'm like, dude, it's honestly in the ad. Like, it's simple. You just go down like four lines and it says front tires good, needs rear tires at the end of the season, which would be now, you know. So just kind of like a rant. I really absolutely hate it. But bright news, he was lowballing me anyways. So there's another potential guy. He's on his way now. Also says he's serious, so we'll see. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep sitting, unfortunately. I really don't have the use for it nowadays as much as I would like. I really need to. I would love to see that thing go to another racer. And it's a lot of things that, or a lot of people have came here and looked at the ambulance, but all their ideas are like, oh, I'm gonna make a mobile barbershop. Oh, I'm gonna make a mobile food truck. Oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, a mobile protein place. So it's like, this thing is meant for one thing only, is for us racers. Honestly, it's magnificent. Like I said, the only reason why I'm getting rid of it because I want a Freightliner FL60 with a Cummins in it. It's a pretty big boy truck. It's not a semi, but that's the next move after everything else is settled. So that being said, I guess we got like another hour or so, and if they show up and they might like it, we'll see where it goes from there. Otherwise, I'm not dealing with people on Facebook anymore. So we'll see. Well, she's gone. What a experience. Getting all the stuff out. Gotta clean her up. And she's out of here. Hope this dude enjoys it as much as I did. Goodbye, old friend. So, that's where we're at. Now, on to bigger and better things. I hope you guys enjoyed my ranting today. We're gonna put this together, this video. We have quite some updates, and I can't wait to share with you guys. But like I said, make sure you guys share, comment, subscribe, and like for your chance to win that holdfast wheel and NRG setup for your particular car. If 500 subscribers, we're putting it out there. All right, so see ya.